Hello, welcome back to another episode of Desert Survival. This time I'm recording. I'm definitely recording. It says recording.
Woo!
So yeah, welcome back. A couple of things have changed on my video due to the fact that I missed an episode, which was a whole waste of 20 minutes of my life. So what you guys missed out is basically I found trees. I found trees in a blacksmith's in a village. There were saplings, so we now have a tree farm. Woo! Which means we don't have to wait for travelling tradesmen. So did not just zoom in on your butt. The other thing I'd like to mention is that we've made just a small to-do list, so these are things that we're aiming to do. This list will change depending on if we find once we finish things, and also if we decide to do more things, the wall may expand. So I'm going to focus on making a squid farm, because ink sacs, because I want to make a book and quill. And my slave over here is going to get more wood. He should be good at that.
Yep. Okay. Alrighty.
Well, it's actually it's nighttime, so.
Oh shit. Okay. Then let's sleep.
Yep. My favorite thing to do.
Da 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 da.
Okay.
Oh, you slept.
Yes, I slept.
I need is. Well, I just need one more.
I need an additional bucket.
And I think I'm good. I'm gonna. Oh wait, I need dirt. Where's our dirt?
I have no idea where our dirt is. In my chest up there.
Oh, I guess I only need a stack. I don't really need like that much. All right.
Oh, our wheat's actually ready to harvest. I'll do that quickly.
Ooh. All right. Oh wait, why aren't our pumpkins growing? I mean, not pumpkins.
Melons.
Watermelon.
Because they take. And I can't remember what they do and don't grow on.
Oh. Oh, crap. We might have to put dirt around it or something.
Yeah. And beetroots are also ready. Now, depending on if that's carrots or potatoes, they are potatoes, okay. With this texture pack, you can't tell if potatoes are ready or not because the potatoes don't show.
Oh,
whereas the carrots will.
And apparently melons and pumpkins
are awesome, and I can tell what they are.
Yeah. That's very handy.
I'm in love with this texture pack already.
What's your favorite texture pack ever?
I haven't used many. I used to use them a lot back in the days of, I don't know, 1.4 or something like that. I can't remember when I joined. But I used one I think called like Jason's Craft or something. It was.
Oh.
I can't remember if that's the actual name. It wasn't. I used it I think for one update, and then it didn't update with it, and I lost interest in using packs.
I always liked Faithful for some reason. Because it was all like a better version of the default stuff. My texture pack now isn't really anything. I use 2, except like one is just for different looking mobs. It's kind of cool.
I'd say I use just on Doku because I wanted something a bit Dungeons and Dragons-y looking.
Ah, well, you went to the right place.
Yeah, it was a suggestion. I love Planet Minecraft. If you're too lazy to search it yourself, someone else will. Just trying to work out. I wish I was lying. I'm just trying to work out a good place to put our farm for squids. Here should be okay.
Well, we have so much land.
Yeah, it's like, do I want to put it next to this cactus or that other cactus?
Oh, the desert looks cool with shaders on. It looks all like shiny. It's also kind of bright.
Let's say I'm on a yeah. Mine looks sandy and dull. But I like with this pack, it's puts in shells in some of the sands.
Oh
It's-
yeah.
It makes you look like you go, oh, I want to dig this just in case it drops something. Spoiler, it won't drop anything.
Oh, now I just have to wait for the trees to,
Grow.
you know, decay or whatever.
Well, hit them with a stick. You
I know,
don't.
but isn't there a higher chance if you
I
don't
have
do that?
no idea. These are the types
Also-
of
Ooh.
they're the types of things that I get told. I'm just like going, but does it? And then people actually try it out, and the difference is so minute it doesn't matter.
Da 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 da. Let's see.
Ah,
Oi. Oops. Ah.
so why did you start playing Minecraft?
Why did I start playing it?
Yeah, why did you get into this rabbit hole?
My friend showed it to me, and we played the demo Pocket Edition when I was like freaking 8 years old or something. Is that what your question was?
Yeah. Just wants to know why you started playing.
Yep. And then from there, I just got addicted. I mean, you know, for a while, and then I stopped and whatnot. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. What about you?
Well, considering I was into games, I hadn't actually heard of Minecraft until one of the boys on my school bus. So this was back when I was like, oh geez, it's been like 10 years ago. It would have been quite 10 years ago, I'm not that old. But it'd been a good like 7 or 8 years ago now. And he'd been playing on it with one of his friends, and I sort of yeah, it was one of those moments where I was over listening to the boys talk about the games they're playing because I thought it was cool, and they were mentioning about this thing called Minecraft, and I didn't actually understand like what the game was because they never really described it well. They were just telling you about all the cool things you could do with it, and oh, I found pillagers. I'm now running away from the pillagers. So I was, yeah, and I'm the best conversationalist. I'm also trying to look for water. Multitasking's great, but yeah, we got the game. Me and my sisters, we got an account for the three of us. Back then, there were some games you couldn't get multiple accounts for on the same IP. So we weren't sure about that, so we got a universal account, which technically it was Dad brought it for me, so technically it was my account, but my older sister ended up with it, and she's actually kept the name, considering you can change your Minecraft name now. Where the hell is water? I remember seeing tons of pools of water.
Well, not when you need it.
No, it's like trying to find a
Wait.
village.
Why don't you just steal it from the village that's right next to us?
Because I don't want to deprive them of. I could just make an infinite water source. Never mind. Just
They do have infinite water sources over there.
yep.
Don't they?
I don't know. I'll check. I suppose yeah. Technically, they've got more than. Yep. Okay. I'm an idiot. Anyway. So
I'm
yeah.
getting
So
so much server lag.
it's probably because I'm
what?
opening up tons of chunks. So yeah, that's why I started playing Minecraft, because some boys were playing it and I thought it was cool.
Who was the first person you ever played with?
My sisters.
Oh, I guess that should have been obvious.
Though
You just said that.
yeah, though technically, we did join a server that one of the boys were on, but everyone was a bit dickish on it. Nah, they were
What?
I said they were a bit dickish.
Oh, all right, same thing, kind of.
But I think the problem
Well.
is I was playing Minecraft with 13-year-old boys, so what did I actually expect?
Yeah, what did you expect?
But like, I was brand new to the game. It was one of the
Ah,
it was probably one of the first maps I played on was their server, and they just wouldn't. You'd build a house, and then next time you'd be on, all your items are gone, so you'd have to grind up again. I think I think I only played it a couple of times
like on
because
that server?
yeah, because there's just so much stealing from people.
Ah,
Because I did some repairs for the server because there were creeper holes everywhere, and some dude paid me in diamonds. This was back in the day. I didn't even know diamonds were that important or valuable. That's how new to the game I was. They weren't his diamonds.
what, they were stolen?
Yeah, he stole them from another player. So yeah, it's pretty much my first experience of a server were them, and I decided not to play on servers ever again.
Well, when me and my friend started playing multiplayer Pocket Edition, we found 2 diamonds and didn't want to fight over them, so we just made 2 diamond shovels.
And that's a fair
Yeah.
way to do it.
It is, but also a stupid thing because we could have just saved them. But we were like, "Oh my gosh, we found diamonds!" Because we thought they were so rare, and then turns out they were like super easy to find.
I sometimes find gold's rarer than diamonds, ironically.
I know. Well, I think they probably did that on purpose because like gold's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, because like who uses gold?
That was the first episode. Were you not there?
Oh yeah, I forgot we used a gold pickaxe. Whoa, my voice.
But then I joined
It's
another.
getting
Yeah,
what?
the sun's starting to set.
Yes. But what were you gonna say?
I said, but then I joined another server, and everyone there was great, and it was
Ah,
a much better experience. But this was quite a few years later.
well, you just gotta meet the good folks, don't you?
Yeah. It was kind of cool because it was just a normal plain survival server with a couple of random mods like the faction mod.
What does that do?
It's when you can make groups within the server and then fight against each other for
Ah.
land. Minus the fact that just about everybody was in my faction. But we also had a mod that allowed you to be certain supernatural creatures. So, like, you could be a vampire, which just about everyone in my faction was. Because I was the only person who had a vampire shrine, so everybody had to join my faction just to be able to use this shrine and turn themselves into vampires. And you got a couple of cool abilities, but you had to run around in a golden helmet so you wouldn't burn in daylight. It was
Oh my
great.
gosh. Wait, only golden?
Yes, it's the only helmet
Oh
would
my
work.
gosh. That's ridiculous.
On the positive, we had a use for the gold.
Oh yeah, that is a plus there because gold is kind of
Yep, that's our.
like we were just talking about stupid.
Yep.
Did you set your timer?
Yes, I did.
Because I didn't.
Oh, we've only been going for 13 minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was fun. There was quite a few fun stuff. That the server host was really nice. Just before it closed down, me and my sisters who were playing it at the time, we were given just about god powers because we were the only people playing.
Why did it shut down?
Oh, it's just the lack of players. It was getting. Problem with servers is if you're just running them for a couple of people, it's fine. If you just want to have a one-off server, but if you're running it as a 24-hour server, and you're getting people coming on only a couple of hours a week, it's not cost-effective at all. And I think it was just getting too much for her to run.
Oh yeah, no doubt. That'd be annoying.
And the other problem is that there was way too many people joining and just causing problems. Like, we had proper protections, everything was protected, so you didn't have to worry about major grief. but it wasn't uncommon to see blocks missing.
Wait, what do you mean? Like someone
Um,
just broke stuff? Or
yeah,
something?
just stealing random blocks from the ground. Because you can protect chests, but you can't protect buildings.
Oh.
Apart from one of my buildings, which was always being targeted because I had tons of player heads on it. And people kept stealing the player heads on it. So the server manager, she got this thing called the honeypot mod, which basically insta-bans people who destroy certain blocks. The bad thing is, at some point I wanted to remove those heads, so I just stood there going, will I get banned if I remove the heads from my own building?
Did you ever try?
No,
Oh, too risky.
it wasn't that, it's just that they were there for my enjoyment, and there's nobody there to complain about them because there's just never anyone on.
Ah, I see.
But I tell you what is fun.
What?
Have you tried running a server?
No.
Well,
not like a big one.
I tried running a open server the other year because.
And what happened?
Well, I didn't want to put too many mods on it. It was meant to be mainly vanilla, so we had very little protection mods and stuff, just what we needed to ensure nothing major happened. Everything major happened. Like
what?
We'd have tons of because when I uploaded a load of mods, some chests weren't protected. So you just see a new person join. We had this cool mod that allowed you to look in people's inventories. So anytime anyone new joined, I would just casually load up there and watch people fill up their inventories with what's in people's chests. And I'm just like going, you have a choice. You can put that back, or I can ban you.
Damn.
Yeah, and those.
So didn't work.
It.
Or what?
I banned a lot of people.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, and then the time on the map ran out, and I stopped. I didn't bother renewing it.
Oh, I see. Was it fun while it lasted?
It was, because it was different, but it was a lot of stress as well because just people acting like jerks all the time.
Yeah. I've never had any interest in running a server because it sounds like that, like annoying, and everyone is just going to be a pain in the ass on purpose, and I'll be like, oh my gosh.
But yeah, considering you get a lot of people who join and be like, hey, do you have jobs available? And I'm like going, no, I don't need any admin. And then they'll leave and you'll never see them again. You're going, if you want to, unless people like you see on Planet Minecraft and other forum-like websites asking for help, unless you see people asking, don't ask. It's the most annoying thing ever. Unless you think they're struggling, which we weren't because there's 3 of us moderating it. It's just so much effort to have to tell everybody, no, we don't want you to join our server and build stuff. Why do I need a builder?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, people are pesty like that.
But yeah, so if you ever do decide to run a server, 90% of the people want to try and grief it somehow. The other 10% will just be asking for jobs. And the annoying thing is, and most people who are asking for jobs are just 12-year-olds who want power.
Yeah. Oh, seriously.
Yeah.
They want to be like, I'm gonna ban you.
They want to be like, oh, I'm an admin on a Minecraft server.
Yeah, that too, yeah. You can tell all their friends at school.
Yeah.
Or something. Some shit. Pretty funny, though.
It was. We had some dude who was really good at pixel art, and he kept making it in the spawn area. And I asked him not to do it because you could build a house close to spawn, and I was happy with that. But we didn't want him building all this pixel art because it was just took up so much room. We cleared out an island for him to build pixel art on, and he went, Nah, I don't want to. We even made him command blocks that would give him coloured wool of his choosing on that island, and
Oh my gosh.
he decided to just complain that we wouldn't let him build in spawn anymore.
Oh my god, that's that pissed me off. I'd be like, you know what? Like, I don't even know.
So
That would be so annoying.
the best bit is like the island was linked to a rail system we had, so people could go visit it at any time. But oh no, they didn't want to because it's not on spawn. It's not in my way of my future builds for the community. Okay, we have quite
Oy.
a pond now.
Did you finish, or did you like get it pretty good?
It's a pond. It's not going to be pretty good. I'm just going to make it a bit deeper. Not deeper, but sort of arrange the. Anyone who's watching can see I'm just arranging the bottom a bit more, so it's not so narrow. Yeah. So running a server, just don't.
Just don't bother.
Just don't. Plus, there's tons of servers out there, and most of them are doing the exact same thing as everybody else.
Oops. Oh, no!
What did you just do?
I accidentally put my water bucket down. It broke all the torches and saplings around it.
Careful.
But it wasn't that many. Still annoying, though. But anyway.
Yeah.
Well, sounds like a kind of fun, kind of annoying experience.
So I met some quite nice people. It's just others just never stuck around long enough. We had this one girl. I assume girl due to skin. She joined, and I think she was more of a role playing type rather than the normal people you'd expect to see joining a survival server. And she ended up moving into my cave with me because I just had a spare room and she said she couldn't build, so I let her move in there. And she was on for a little bit, then we didn't see her for like a month. And I was reorganizing spawn, so my cave and the hillside had to go. And so I filled it all in. And she came back like a month after that, so she'd been away for 2 months, like, what the hell happened to my house? And I'm going, I moved. We didn't actually expect you to come back. Most people don't.
Yeah, seriously, 2 months.
Yeah. And then she turned into one of these people who are like, hey, do you guys need a builder? No.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Damn, that'd be so disappointing.
Yeah. We gave her a building challenge to try and complete, which was basically just do a small build on survival. Didn't have to be great, just to shut her up. And she basically made a small garden type structure with hedges and a maze, and it wasn't particularly anything amazing. And I know with survival it's difficult, but I do tons of building on survival. Granted, usually with the fly mod, but it's just
Wait,
yeah.
we have. Are these potatoes or carrots?
Potatoes. We don't have carrots.
Jeez, in my texture pack it goes up so high. Do you see how big the tree farm is?
It's looking big. I'm just putting some sugarcane around my pond.
Alrighty.
Okay. I don't think squids need lights, so I won't bother lighting it up. Also, I don't have torches on me.
What's the time?
24 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So basically, this is going to be half an hour of me talking about why you shouldn't run a server.
Well, you know, you can always edit.
No.
You're stubborn.
Yes. You've met me, then.
Okay. do... Oh, never mind. I'm just gonna put the potatoes in your chest.
Yeah, we really need to organise stuff at some point. How about
We
Nether?
can make a food chest. It's not really that difficult.
Yeah.
I still have 26 rotten flesh.
If you find a cleric, you can give that away and get some emeralds. I'm just gonna sit here until at some point you go to bed.
Well, I didn't see. You could tell me you're going to bed.
I thought you'd have noticed the corpse lying on a bed.
No, I was ignoring the corpse.
Don't make me pick you.
What good pun work. Okay, shall we end it here?
Yes, we probably should shove off.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you for watching. Like if you like, comment if you want, subscribe if you can. Please, indeed, tell me I'm awesome if you think I'm awesome, or tell me I'm terrible if you think I'm terrible. Would you stop twerking in my face? Trying to zoom into my face and you're twerking at it. Stop. I say, well, actually, what you can see is my helmet. That looks horrible. Anyway, there we go. See my beautiful face. But yeah. So yeah, thank you for watching. Yeah, I think I just did it all. Like, comment, subscribe. Awesome, terrible. Yeah, that's it. That's my checklist. Goodbye.